Hello there. This is Pisces for June 2020. So Pisces, June 2020, either you or your partner, whichever way this resonates with you. I'm going to tell this very quickly because it's coming out fast. So Pisces, somebody has a stalker. Somebody is definitely banging on the door. Somebody is wanting to come in. Somebody is calling on the phone. Somebody is maybe getting into all your information. Maybe somebody is definitely trying to watch you. Somebody may be also trying to do something to your financial accounts. Somebody might be trying to steal your identity. Be careful. Not sure what's happening. There's many scenarios here for Pisces that has to do with police. The POPO are being called. The law enforcement is on the way. Somebody had to dial 911. It does feel like somebody, possibly 2 a.m., and I keep getting the 2 a.m., somebody keeps seeing somebody out the door. Somebody keeps seeing somebody either out the window or out the door. Somebody has witnessed, they heard something, they saw something. Some of you may have a dog that was barking. Again, 2, I keep getting 2 a.m. For some of you, this person is coming around and they have the spades, meaning they have no good intentions. This person is very upset, very angry that you may have turned your back on them, or you won't respond to them, or you won't take their calls, or you won't take their messages. This person is definitely moving towards you slowly, carefully, kind of like the hermit, trying to sneak around and definitely in the night. This person knows what your property is like, or knows where you live, knows where the doors are, knows where the little windows are, knows where you can see them, and knows where the blind spots are that you can't see them. For some of you, this person may want to be found out. They may want you to see them. They may want you to know they're watching you. Somebody may have a fetish about you, a fantasy about you. For some of you, it may be somebody you don't even know. For some of you, this could be an ex-partner. This is definitely showing me that there is definitely a liability here. There's also going to be a need for something. Some of you feel that you're going to get a dog, or borrow a dog, or have a dog, or let your dog outside. Some of you definitely feel like you have rights to bear arms, and you may be able to have weapons in your state where you live. So I do feel like some of you will be protected by your own armed security, meaning you will have your own weapon to protect yourself. I also feel like there is going to something that's going to come to an end very soon where Pisces is concerned. But Pisces, I feel like this is something that you've discussed with many people. It also feels like you call somebody regularly on the phone. Be careful, because your phone records will be tracked. Somebody will track your phone records to find out what is going on, who you're talking to, who you're calling, or what's happening. I also feel like for some of you, there is 2 gentlemen, 2 males that seem to be the ones that may be trying to find out what you're doing, who you're with, or where you're going. It feels like they are working together as a team, although only one of the 2 males is the one that is interested in really what's going on with you. The other one is just simply supporting, backing up, helping. This also may have to do with a third-party situation, because I got the Jack of Clubs. So that tells me that for some of you, or it could be a female with a third-party situation, but somebody, male or female, has a third-party situation that was going on or is still going on. For some of you, you may have blown the whistle on them. You may have contacted the person that they are with and told them about you and your relationship. Some of you may have shared this information very quickly with somebody, and it created a huge burst, a huge outbreak, a huge argument, a huge, somebody's totally disheveled, and somebody had to move out. Somebody was forced to get out. So whoever found out about this situation kicked the person out, and now that person is either homeless, sleeping in their truck or car, and are definitely wanting to communicate with you now. They want you to pick up the pieces. They want to come and stay with you. Although, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this person didn't want to live with you in the first place, but now because they have nowhere to go, now they want to use you and live with you? No, that is not a way to set up house. Don't do that. Don't allow that to happen. Please hit the like button if you have not already. There's definitely going to be something to do with law enforcement. For some of you, I do see drugs. I do see paraphernalia around. I do see somebody getting caught. Maybe they're selling large amounts of marijuana. Maybe this is somebody who grows it and sells it. This may be inside of the house. This may be outside of the house. This is definitely somebody who definitely is a distributor. There is more quantity here than personal use. So it is showing me that this is somebody who's selling or maybe dealing. Be careful of this person, because this person has been to jail before. This person doesn't mind going to jail again. And this person has money hidden or buried in the ground. There is money hidden or buried in the ground. I also feel like somebody has a suitcase. It's like a briefcase, a little attaché case that they keep money in. This person may drive either a truck or a Cadillac Lincoln type of car, something that is larger, a larger vehicle. I also feel like for some of you, there is arguments brewing between you and a family member as well. I see somebody telling you or warning you, I told you not to be with that person. I told you to stay away from that person. Police may come and investigate something at your house. They may want to ask you questions. They're also looking for a particular date to see when you were involved, where you were involved, or if in fact you were involved. Somebody's going to have to validate something for you, swear something out for you, show some proof that you were with them. Some of you are setting yourself up for a very bad scene, a very, very bad scene. There's definitely obstacles that are coming in your way, Pisces, for the month of June. For some of you, none of this is going to apply. For some of you, this is all out of your field. So for some of you, I do feel like for the month of June, work will go back to the way you had known it to be by the month of end of June, 1st of July. But I do feel like for some of you, finances have been very hard, very difficult, hard to come by. Some of you are struggling immensely, maybe going to church or local places to get help and assistance. Nothing wrong with it. I also feel like there's going to be opportunities for some of you, Pisces, to either change location, move, change your residence, something of that nature. For some of you, I do feel like there is too a love connection starting all over again. So you are building something back up. For some of you, there has been minimal communication that is just beginning now. Wondering if you can trust this person. I do feel like they are trying to come back full force. I do feel like they do miss you. For some of you who are single, who have no one right now, there is new love coming, but I don't see it in June. I don't see it in June. It could be closer to September, but I do feel like there is going to be opportunities for you, not one, but two. Two hearts. So two of love coming. For those of you that are dealing with this police court issues, child custody, things of that nature, there is going to be a lot of things brought up. For some of you who maybe feel like you can't afford an attorney, it is better to apply at least for a public defender so that you can have some type of assistance, because if you try to handle this on your own, you will lose. For some of you, there are 2, maybe 3 children involved in a situation. Yep. And for some of you, this is about families as well. Somebody definitely living or growing up in a dysfunctional family or doesn't want their children in a dysfunctional situation. For some of you, there is a partner that you are not trusting or that you should not be trusting with your child right now. The child should be with you or with that parent and child supervision. So supervised visitation is very important, is very noted. I also feel like there's going to be a demand for something, and it feels like of money or payments. So child support, somebody back child support, somebody's not paying what they're supposed to pay, or alimony. But it also is showing that this person is going to be wage attached and forced to make these payments. I feel like they were trying to find somebody, or they couldn't find out where they were working, something of that nature. But I feel like you are going to give them the information of where this person works. Somebody's going to tell you that secret. You're going to be able to then get the monies attached that you owed. This person is slick, though. They may decide to quit their job so that you can't take money and go find a different one. It may be that they are in some type of construction work. I also feel like there's an opportunity here coming, something to do with computers, creating programs or creating your own website, web page, something of that nature, selling something. For some of you, there is definitely a few card readers in my vicinity here. So I do feel like a couple of you do play with your own cards or have your own channel. I do feel like things are going to be getting bigger for you. I feel like numbers or subscribers are going to be growing for you. There's going to be a new passion for you as well. You're going to try something completely different, completely out of your normal spectrum. There is going to be an opportunity or chance for a new vehicle to come your way. Somebody may be trying to purchase a new vehicle or just another vehicle. I also feel like somebody's going to sell a vehicle. Somebody's going to sell a vehicle. So maybe you sell a vehicle in order to get a new one. I also feel like there's going to be something to do with trash cans in your yard, So be careful. Somebody may be putting things in your trash cans that has nothing to do with you, and you may question a certain object in there. I don't know what that's about. Be very careful and cautious when you're checking your cans if they sit at the end of the yard. If the end of the yard is facing at an alleyway, that may be where I'm talking about, because I see an alleyway. For some of you, there's going to be an opportunity here for more money, a promotion, a bonus. Somebody's going to change a title. So that is coming up for many of you. I do feel like there is going to be opposition around you. There's going to be some jealous people. There are also going to be some rumors or gossip going around if you work in an office. So I feel like you're going to be able to just pretty much turn your head on that, turn your cheek on that. Don't get involved. Don't make a comment. Stay in your own lane. If you've got to listen, you hear it, fine. But stick with that one person who you can trust in your office and don't get involved with the other people because they are cutthroats. Cutthroats. They're literally trying to cut each other's throats. Backstabbers. Okay? Yeah. Be very careful of that. There is a union coming. Again, I see two people getting back together, talking, trying to make something work. I also feel like there's a lot of intimacy coming up for the month of June. Man, it's like you never come out of that bedroom. Cut that out, whoever's doing all that. Got to come out sometime. Okay, for some of you, I do feel like I get a 5. So that's the month of May. So in this month, I do feel like there is going to be somebody who gets a knock, gets a communication, unexpected visitor, unexpected phone call. It feels like it is going to be something out of the ordinary. It is going to be unexpected because it might have been months, maybe even a year that you spoke to this person, but you are going to hear from them unexpectedly, either face to face. I heard this before. Somebody else got this. So if that other video matches this one, that may be the sign that's coming in towards you. They may be getting the same reading. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of digging going on. So maybe you're planting flowers. Maybe you're changing something. Maybe you're building something. Somebody may be building a new home or building onto the home, putting an extra room on, an addition on. Somebody may also be doing that for mother-in-law's quarters, something of that nature. For some of you, I do feel like you may be in the elder years like myself, between 50 and 60, maybe 65. And I do feel like this is a love opportunity that is going to come through a friend. Somebody maybe who you have been friends with for a long time. You finally decide, you know what? I think we should take this to another level. So I do feel like that's going to work out very well for those of you. So this is what I have for the month of June that has to do with Pisces. Can't wait to come back and show you Scorpio.